Alright guys, welcome to episode 2 of my whole series of playing each game on the Haunted PS1 demo disc for 2021. This is the second game in the series. It's called Agony of a Dying MMO. Let's go. Oh wow, okay. So there's a really big content warning. This game is intended for players 18 and over. If you're planning on streaming or recording a playthrough of this game, then it is strongly recommended you select streamer safe mode, as the not safe for work mode contains content that breaks the community guidelines of platforms such as Twitch and YouTube. If you stream or upload a playthrough from the NSFW mode, your video could be taken down, or even worse, action could be taken against your account. This game attempts to simulate the experience of playing an online video game that has a substantial problem with toxic players. Some parts of the game can be quite jarring and upsetting. The NSFW mode contains sexually explicit dialogue, explicit scenes of furry sex roleplay, and references to genital mutilation. I cannot talk. Both the NFSW and streamer safe modes contain unpleasant characters, mature language, graphic descriptions of suicide, and characters who express their desire to commit real-life violence. It should be noted that no specific ethnic, religious, or marginalized group of any kind is mentioned or implied when certain characters in the game express their desire for violence. Also absent from the game is the use of racist, homophobic, transphobic, ableist, and misogynistic speech or slurs. However, the slur "lol cow" is used twice, and in one case it is used as a target for violence. I strongly oppose all forms of real-life harassment, bigotry, bullying, toxic behavior, and violence. I sincerely apologize to those who may find this content too triggering to play. I did not set out to make this game just for the sake of being edgy. Much of this game is a reaction to my own experiences playing online games and the negative interactions that sometimes come with them. Excuse me. Video games are emerging as the most popular form of art of the 21st century. I believe in the need for video games that explore the culture that plays them. Great, so you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to play the NSFW mode. I don't think it's going to be too bad for YouTube. I will find out. I'll flag it as adult content and we'll see what happens, okay? I haven't got a strike against my channel yet, so let's do it. This demo takes around 15 minutes to play. There's no saving. Progress. Perfect. Well, we're not going to cut the intro. I can't do that. Nirvana Machine presents...
I'm ashamed of the person I was, but that person would be ashamed of who I am today. I can't be a man anymore. It's too much. Do you think I'm a bad person? All these years spent playing a game I was never even good at. My friends haven't logged on in years. Are they ever coming back? Sometimes when I try to log off, it's like there's a voice inside my head telling me to keep playing.
Okay. This is starting out really weird. Very cinematic. Is this what most World of Warcraft players look like? Just, you know, dead behind the eyes, staring lifelessly into their screens. Actually, I think probably no one plays World of Warcraft anymore. Dear players, we will be permanently ending service to our last remaining server, December 31st, 2020 at 11:59. After that, you will no longer be able to log in and play the game. Oh, it went too quick. Loading. Okay. After that long warning, I'm a little scared. But nothing really offends me. I mean, I can find something offensive, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, they did that? Your players we will be ending service to our servers. In 12 hours afterwards, you will be unable to log in. Yeah, I cannot freaking talk today.
It's the end of an era. I'm gonna miss this game. All these years playing a game I was never even good at.
That's such a sad statement.
The server will shut down.
Never even good at.
I'll never be able to play this game again. It was my life, my obsession. This game ruined my life. Can anyone hear me? Someone, please help me. Please help me. Hey, you're online? Yeah.
Ah, you stuck in the wall. I've experienced that before.
Let's meet in Shady Acres. Okay, I'm
Whoa.
on my way to you. Do you have any MP5 ammo? Yes, I have extra. You're extra. I took off work to experience the last 12 hours.
Okay, yep, we'll be ending the server in 12 hours, or 11 hours, actually. How long has it been? Years?
Guys to have logged on and found you were still playing this game. I returned one last time to this game to tell you two things. You broke my heart, and I forgive you.
We
I
did?
had to leave because you let this game consume you. I hope you can make peace with the game.
Bisexual panda.
Every time I sleep, I have nightmares. It's true what they say. Once you reach level 99, weird things start.
This is already really unsettling.
Things you can't explain. I have to find Adam.
Adam.
It's the only way to stop this.
Who's Adam? Is that like Adam and Eve? Okay, there's a player up ahead. Judger 77.
I gotta go kill myself.
Oh no!
I wish I never played this game.
Oh, he gone. Okay. You should Dev check out my YouTube channel. It's about how woke culture and feminism are actually bad. Okay. Wow, and there's a 13-year-old in this game. In this fictional game. The game within a game. Okay. Winnie the Pooh.
This area is off limits, so fuck off.
How dare you? Okay, well, I guess we can't go that way. Oh, here's a bunch of players. Nice.
Wait the great purge. All will be one. Fucking hate how this server merged with the role-playing server.
Fuck you.
That wasn't very nice. Okay. I think we talked to all of them then. Is this the way out? Oh, it is. Nice. Okay, another warning. about the service ending.
I've been playing this game for 12 years now. It cost me my marriage.
It cost me my
I
marriage.
don't even see my kids anymore.
Oh no.
Weekends I'm in the game, searching for Adam.
We'd always suspected something like this would happen, but I don't think we were prepared for the reality of it. I always hoped one day I'd have kids and be able to share this game with them.
Okay. So Adam is an NPC rumored to be hidden somewhere in the game. Nobody has found him yet, but the developers have hinted he exists. The rumor goes if you find him, you attain ultimate power in the game, or you break the level 99 curse. People have gone crazy trying to find him, lol. Okay. You can log off anytime. But what will happen to us? I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm going to kill the entire dev team for shutting this game down.
Shut the fuck up.
We're dancing, we're fucking dancing.
Oh. Enter the Church of Yucca 87. Welcome, lowly player, to the Church of Yucca 87. Here we worship a player who honored us by taking the most extreme of acts. What did Yucca do? He killed 23 people IRL at a church, but was an active player on here for 11 years. The developers wanted to create a space for players to pay their respects. No! That's awful. And stop playing if this bothers you. All praise be to Yucca 87, who showed no mercy. May his victims be his slaves in the afterlife. Glory to Yucca 87. Okay, yeah, this has gotten pretty dark. Still waiting for the furry sex, though. Gotta have that. Okay, yep, we know. Oh, we're in a car.
New Year's Eve.
Oh.
And,
Oh, here's the furries.
really high, and,
Okay.
when I hung myself in the bathroom, something came in the room. It sounded like, at first, the emergency alert signal in the other room. And then some horrible crying, like a dying animal.
What?
I passed out from choking on the rope attached to the shower curtain bar, but that broke. And when I woke up, I could still hear the crying. And I tried to hang myself on the towel rack, but that didn't work. So I opened the door to the hotel room, and as soon as I did, the noise went away. I don't know what it was.
Fucking resistance checkpoints. It's probably just a bunch of kids.
Where are you two furries going? I put anal beads up my ass.
Oh, the chat.
I have
What the fuck?
stuck in my ass. I've gone to fuck myself with 100 dildos.
You guys can go through, just we're looking out for Nazis and Cenobites.
Oh,
There was
okay.
a lot that led me to that moment. I believed I might be the reincarnation of Hitler. I would just sit in my car before class and cry and apologize to Anne Frank and all the victims of the Holocaust.
You should probably get therapy.
Then I thought I was the reincarnation of Jews. according to the Bible, he's the only one who won't be forgiven. I thought I was the Antichrist. I believed an age of enlightenment was coming, and I was being excluded from it. I feared my arms would turn into horrible knives that would stab this girl I liked in the vagina, and she would just be kept alive in horrible pain, getting stabbed in the vagina until the universe ended. Then she would become God, swimming in an ocean of her own blood, and this ocean would be a sea of knowledge, and I would go into a state of ignorance. And this would just happen over and over again, forever. I was really ashamed.
I definitely feel for you. These last few years sound like they were really hard for you. But you can't just blame it all on reaching level 99. You're gonna have to make peace with the fact that...
Oh, level 90 makes him crazy.
I mean, a lot of players...
Allegedly.
Finding Adam would give them ultimate power in the game. Other players like you think it's a way to stop what they consider a curse. But it's just a psychosis. Adam was just a rumor, nothing more. We wasted our time.
When I was in the mental institution, I met this man who could predict what the TV was going to say. And,
He was crazy.
I asked him if I liked the future, and he told me I was going to hate it. This game was really a lot better before they added Nazis as a playable faction. It was really a welcoming community. It's a safe space.
Yeah, the community was a lot less toxic before they added the Nazis as players.
Yeah, it usually is.
People from our guild would be online on hours.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been years since most of them have played this game. It's just that I'm in my 30s now and I still live with my parents. To make matters worse, they gaslight me into thinking my dysphoria is actually a symptom of my schizophrenia.
I mean, if you say you're a woman, then you're a woman.
So this is the throwaway age. This is the age that's kind of... It's
Oh, this is
God and not for man.
hitting a lot of different topics.
Because we're all going to die. And all our memories are going to disappear. We're going to lose everything. Everything. But there's another prophecy that has to be fulfilled before that happens. And that's my death. I'm going to find one person that gets angry enough to kill me.
I love this game, but I ruined my life playing it.
You can't look at it that way. You'll drive yourself crazy if you do.
I played this game so much, I failed out of college.
I still can't believe this game's ended.
Yeah, it's really weird to think about.
Being a furry, many of us have our sexual awakening to family films like Space Jam or a Goofy movie or
Ew.
Zootopia, and it's
No.
very weird to think about the fact that family films do this to us. The dog girl in a Goofy movie, and being very turned on by her at a very young age. And even if you go online today, there's a lot of pornographic content that centers around these children's characters from these family films.
I know what you're saying. I have macrophilia, which is a fetish for giants. And
That's not a thing, dude.
ever since I could remember, when I watched movies like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, I was turned on by
Movies like. How many movies are like that?
where the dad almost eats the son in a bowl of cereal, and I would just rewind that part over and over again. I watched it so much I wore out the tape. I don't know, my mom told me the first movie I saw was Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, and I hate to think that a Disney movie caused that attraction.
Yeah, you can't blame the Disney movie, dude. I'm sorry. Oh no.
I'm gonna come.
Well, there's the furry sex. That wasn't too long, though. Or graphic. I think we're okay. So fucking pissed at shutting down. Fuck the devs. Badger 89, up at Alpha. Line up Badger. Are we Badger? Alpha. Line up here. Okay.
Got their squad assignments. We're gonna be doing the blood raid right outside the dead zone.
Okay.
4 Sparrow gunships and 3 wheel riders will provide air support. This is an endgame.
This is an end? Oh.
I don't know what to expect.
Okay, here it goes.
But I can promise you one thing. We're gonna find Adam. And once we do, we're gonna make these final hours miserable for all the snowflakes that play this game. So Nazis,
Oh no.
these final hours once to
No, we're one of them.
honor playing with all of you.
Oh no. Okay. Gonna fucking destroy shit, lol.
Why is it your last night alive?
I'm gonna shoot up my school tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Murder the lolcows.
Oh no.
Video games and memes, those are the two groups.
This reminds me of Vietnam. I wish I thought
I don't like video games anymore.
World War II was actually the coolest war because it had Nazis.
No, dude.
Follow Elon Musk on Twitter. It's so cool. No fucking way were you a Navy SEAL.
I was a Navy SEAL.
Stolen valor, motherfucker.
Total fucking bullshit. This game is shutting down. Absolute bullshit. Crap.
All I'm gonna say is, I better fucking find Adam, or someone's getting fucking murdered.
I'm being serious when I say this. We should dox the devs for shutting this game down.
what the fuck? Why is everyone getting banned? What the fuck is going on?
Oh no! We've been banned. What? I think we deserved it though. We don't sound like we're that great. Our personality isn't too good. We're kind of a POS. Thanks for playing Agony of Dying MMO, coming soon. So that was like a demo? Alright, so that was really interesting. In some ways, I feel like I'm a little speechless. Like, it really went in a way that I wasn't expecting, even despite that huge content warning in the beginning. But now that I think about it for a couple seconds, I think it really brought up some interesting topics. For instance, I think it really highlighted the fact that we are very obsessed as a culture with the internet, and I think gaming is a huge section of that where people are, they invest a lot of their time into it, and not just the game itself, but the community which follows around that. So it was very interesting how the game set out. It was like a server for an online MMO that was being canceled, and people were warned of that, and they just could not take it. Now, as someone who used to be a player of World of Warcraft, I understand how that probably could be. When I was a teenager, I was very much into World of Warcraft, and I was in some guilds, which, these people really thought of the game as a huge part of their lives, and they spent like hours and hours and hours and hours on the game. So it really was, their life. So I guess if you were to end that, it really would kind of devastate some people. That could come with anything. And I think it just all links into how connected we are now with the internet. We're kind of obsessed with it, right? We're always looking at our screens, even if we're out with friends, at a restaurant, eating dinner, or, at a bar, having drinks. We're all still connected and looking at our phones. And, I think the internet is a great thing. We can talk to people that we never would have been able to talk to, 40 years ago. It also is a bad thing because we're so obsessed with it, and I think in a weird way it kind of detaches us from reality. And then, as you see in this game, we also have trolls where, a lot of people end up joining troll communities, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but an example of that would be like 4chan, right? Okay, I'm just making sure I'm recording. But yeah, like 4chan, right? Where everybody's a troll, everyone's an asshole, but every once in a while it kind of bleeds into real life, and someone ends up getting hurt. And that's not necessarily the fault of 4chan, but there's this huge troll mentality behind it where people are just like, I'm going to troll everything, right? Like if somebody dies, I'm going to laugh at it. If somebody's going to kill themselves, I'm going to tell them to kill themselves. And we just don't feel the emotion when we're doing it because we're so desensitized that it's just an internet game. And we're like, haha, we're telling someone to kill themselves and it doesn't really mean much. And if they do kill themselves, then oops. So yeah, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but it is a really interesting. And in this game, as we saw, as the server ended, people felt that their life too was ending, so they went out and did real life things and killed people. And you know that has happened in actual real life, not because the game was ending, but there have been people who have been very invested in things like, I think it was 8chan, right? Somebody who was a big poster on that, who ended up getting into the whole Nazi thing and hating Jews and hating minorities and hating everyone who wasn't them, and they went out and ended up shooting up a mosque. Is that how you pronounce it? A mosque? And they killed a whole bunch of Muslims in New Zealand. I think it was the Christchurch Massacre. And they ended up throwing out a whole bunch of popular phrases like PewDiePie, and I think they mentioned 4chan or 8chan in their whole manifesto. But anyway, the whole point is that I think a lot of us are so tuned in and invested into social media and gaming and internet communities that sometimes we lose touch with reality and we become desensitized, and in a lot of ways we become emotionless and just end up being miserable or terrible people. And sometimes it results in real life violence or real life just real life what's the word, I don't know, just chaos, that's the word. So yeah, it was really interesting to me. I think they portrayed their message very well. The game was really well done. I don't think it's going to get me banned. I mean, they did say the word Nazi or whatever, but, at the same time, they did not attack minority groups or homosexuals or anything like that. I said homosexual. That's a weird way to put it, homosexuals, but I'm gay, so I can say that, right? So anyway, it was really interesting and thought-provoking. If you liked it, click like, share the video if you want, subscribe to me if you have not. I'll be back soon, okay, with more horror games, and in the next video, I will be doing the third game in the Haunted PS1 Horror Disc 2021, okay? So, see you soon. Peace.